Manchester United named 26-man traveling squad for Europa League semi-final first leg in Bilbao. Manchester United have announced a 26-man traveling party for Thursday's UEFA Europa League semi-final first leg against Athletic Club in Bilbao. The fixture, set for a 2000 British summertime kickoff at the iconic San Mamés Stadium, represents a pivotal moment in United's European campaign as they aim to reach the final, which will also take place in Bilbao on 21st May. Head coach Ruben Amorim has opted for a larger-than-usual squad to make the trip to the Basque Country, partly to allow for a local training session on Friday morning. Several youth players are included in the group, although not all are eligible for the match itself. The traveling contingent includes a mix of experienced internationals, returning stars, and promising academy prospects, highlighting both the club's ambitions and its focus on long-term development. A major boost for United is the inclusion of Matthijs de Ligt and Ahmad, both of whom returned to training at Carrington this week following injury layoffs. While their participation in Thursday's matchday squad is still uncertain, their presence is a positive sign as the team seeks to maintain its unbeaten Europa League run this season. Fans will be eagerly awaiting Amorim's pre-match press conference at 1800 British Summer Time, where he is expected to provide updates on their fitness and overall strategy. Altay Bayindir is also available once more, returning to the goalkeeper ranks alongside Andre Onana and veteran Tom Heaton. In defense, the likes of Harry Maguire, Victor Lindelof, and Johnny Evans provide experience, while younger players such as Tyler Fredrickson and Jadon Sancho offer fresh energy. Fredrickson, in particular, has been rewarded for his recent senior debut against Wolves, with another chance to integrate into the first-team setup. The midfield is bolstered by regular starters, including Bruno Fernandes, Casemiro, and Kobbie Mainoo, with further depth provided by Christian Eriksen, Mason Mount, and January signing Manuel Ugarte. Seko Kone, one of the ineligible youth players, has also traveled to train with the squad and gain valuable experience. Up front, United's attacking options include Rasmus Højlund, Alejandro Garnacho, and Ahmad, all capable of unlocking defenses with their pace and flair. Academy prospects Bendito Montato and Chido Obi also make the trip, although like Cone, they won't feature in the match due to eligibility rules. Their inclusion nonetheless reflects United's continued commitment to nurturing young talent. Athletic Club, who currently sit fourth in La Liga and boast an impressive home record, will pose a formidable challenge. However, they will be without star striker Oihan Sanset for the first leg, a significant blow to their attacking threat. Sanset may return for the second leg at Old Trafford next week, but United will hope to capitalize on his absence to secure a crucial advantage on the road. After Thursday's clash, United will remain in Spain for a light training session on Friday morning before turning their attention to domestic duties. A tough Premier League away trip to Brentford awaits on Sunday, before the decisive second leg of the semi-final is played at the Theatre of Dreams. With a blend of seasoned campaigners and rising stars, United will be eager to take a step closer to European silverware and a return trip to Bilbao, this time for the final itself. David de Gea set for emotional Old Trafford return as Manchester United announce pre-season clash with Fiorentina. Manchester United have officially announced their final pre-season friendly ahead of the 2025/26 campaign, and it promises to be an emotional occasion. The Red Devils will host Fiorentina at Old Trafford on Saturday, August 9th, with kickoff scheduled for 12:45 p.m. The fixture marks the culmination of United's summer preparations and will be highlighted by the return of a familiar face, former goalkeeper David de Gea. De Gea, now 34, spent over a decade at Manchester United, making 545 appearances between the posts before departing in July 2023. After a prolonged period without a club, the Spanish international signed with Fiorentina, where he has rediscovered his form and become a key figure in their push for European qualification in Serie A. For United fans, the match will provide a long-overdue chance to bid farewell to a club legend. Despite being one of the club's most loyal and consistent performers over the last generation, De Gea never received a proper send-off following his departure. The upcoming friendly offers the perfect setting for supporters to express their appreciation and for De Gea to say goodbye to the Old Trafford faithful. Speaking ahead of the match, Manchester United's technical director, Jason Wilcox, underlined the importance of the fixture, both from a sporting and emotional perspective. This final pre-season fixture is key to our preparations for the 2025/26 campaign, he said. It will ensure the players have all had competitive game time against top opposition in different environments, including Old Trafford, before the Premier League resumes. Wilcox emphasized the collaborative effort between the coaching staff and the club's hierarchy to design a challenging yet meaningful pre-season schedule. We have worked closely with Ruben and his coaching staff to put together a schedule of exciting and competitive fixtures that create the best conditions for the team to prepare. This includes utilizing some of the leading sporting facilities in the US, playing against strong opponents, and creating opportunities for as many fans as possible to see the team. Before facing Fiorentina, United will embark on a 3-game tour of the United States as part of the Snapdragon Cup. They will also play a warm-up match against Leeds United in Stockholm. These matches are intended to sharpen the squad and integrate new signings and youth prospects ahead of a demanding Premier League season. Meanwhile, De Gea has been enjoying a career resurgence in Florence. The veteran keeper has impressed with his performances for Fiorentina and has spoken positively about his new chapter in Serie A. In an interview with La Repubblica, De Gea reflected on his time away from football and the benefits of taking a break after so many years at the top level. "I just wanted to take it easy for a while after playing at the highest levels for many years," he said. "Perhaps it was the best period of my life. I could finally enjoy time with my family and friends whom I had seen little in the past 15 years. I traveled between Madrid and Manchester, continuing to train my mind and body." Fiorentina appear keen to keep hold of their star goalkeeper, with reports suggesting they plan to trigger the 1-year extension clause in his contract. De Gea confirmed the option exists and hinted at a willingness to stay. "I signed for 1 year and the club has an option to renew. I'm happy in Florence and at Fiorentina, but first we need to finish the season in the best possible way." Now settled in Italy, De Gea still holds fond memories of his time in Manchester and remains close to several United players and staff. His return to Old Trafford will undoubtedly be an emotional affair. Not just for him, but for the fans and club he served with distinction for over a decade. Marcus Rashford. Eyes Barcelona move, willing to take pay cut to end United's stint. Marcus Rashford is reportedly prepared to take a significant pay cut in order to complete what he considers a dream move to FC Barcelona, as he looks to end his long-standing association with Manchester United. The 27-year-old forward, currently on loan at Aston Villa, is said to have no interest in making his switch to Villa Park permanent, instead prioritizing a move abroad, with the Camp Nou his preferred destination. Rashford joined Villa on loan at the end of the January transfer window following a breakdown in his relationship with Manchester United manager Ruben Amorim. While his move to the Midlands was initially seen as a chance to reboot his season, it now appears to have paved the way for a permanent departure from Old Trafford. The England international has made a strong impression under Unai Emery, scoring 4 goals and providing 6 assists in 17 appearances. Emery showed his faith in Rashford by starting him in high-profile matches, including both legs of the UEFA Champions League quarter-final against Paris Saint-Germain and the Premier League clash with Manchester City at the Etihad. However, Rashford's progress was recently halted by a hamstring injury that has ruled him out for the remainder of the season. He was forced to watch from the sidelines as Villa suffered a heavy 3-0 defeat to Crystal Palace in the FA Cup semi-final. Both Manchester United and Aston Villa are now reportedly in discussions regarding the forward's rehabilitation plan, with a return to Old Trafford to continue his recovery on the table. Despite Villa holding a £40 million buy option in the loan deal, Rashford is said to have no desire to remain in the Midlands long term. According to a report by David McDonnell of the Daily Mirror, the United Academy graduate does not want to join Aston Villa permanently and is instead determined to join Barcelona this summer. The report further reveals that Rashford is ready to reduce his current wage demands, believed to be in the region of £350,000 a week, in order to facilitate the transfer. Financial constraints at Barcelona may have scuppered a potential move in January, but the forward's willingness to take a financial hit could now revive the Catalan club's interest. From Manchester United's perspective, selling Rashford would make financial sense. As an academy product, any transfer fee received for the forward would be registered as pure profit under the Premier League's Profit and Sustainability Rules (PSR), and it would also significantly reduce the club's wage bill. Rashford's relationship with Amorim appears beyond repair, and with his path back into the first team blocked, a summer exit is looking increasingly likely. Whether Barcelona choose to reignite their interest, now under more favorable financial terms, remains to be seen. But for Rashford, the writing seems to be on the wall. His future lies away from Old Trafford, and his heart is set on the Camp Nou. Reds recognize Europa League heroes in penultimate Player of the Month shortlist. Despite a challenging run of domestic results, Ruben Amorim's Manchester United side achieved their primary objective for April, reaching the semi-finals of the UEFA Europa League. The emotional second-leg comeback against Lyon at Old Trafford has rightly influenced the shortlist for April's Player of the Month award, with 4 standout performers nominated for their contributions to one of the season's most unforgettable nights. Casemiro has earned a well-deserved spot after a string of commanding displays, reminding everyone of his world-class pedigree. The Brazilian midfielder made 5 appearances during the month, contributing 2 assists, but his influence extended well beyond numbers. He was instrumental in the Manchester derby, making 11 tackles, a standout defensive effort, and narrowly missed out on the man-of-the-match accolade. However, it was against Lyon in the second leg where Casemiro truly shone. Fouled in the box to earn a vital penalty converted by Bruno Fernandes, he then assisted both of United's late goals. A clever ball set up Kobbie Mainoo's equalizer before his pinpoint cross found Harry Maguire for the dramatic winner. At 33, Casemiro is still proving to be a leader, both in presence and performance. Team captain Bruno Fernandes is aiming to clinch a 3rd consecutive Player of the Month award, and he remains the heartbeat of this side. Across his 6 starts and 1 substitute appearance in April, the Portuguese international scored once and assisted once, but his impact goes far deeper. Rested for the start of the Wolves' defeat, Bruno returned to deliver decisive moments in Europe, calmly slotting home the pressure-filled penalty against Lyon that turned the tide in United's favor. His cross also set up Xerxes' header in the first leg, showcasing his trademark creativity. Voted man of the match by fans in 3 different matches, against Manchester City, Lyon, and Bournemouth, Fernandes continues to drive the team forward with energy, vision, and leadership. Harry Maguire has emerged once again as a cult hero among fans. Featuring in 4 starts and 1 late substitute appearance, the centre-back was influential at both ends of the pitch. He played an incisive ball to Diogo Dalot for a key goal in the Lyon clash and, when pushed forward in stoppage time, delivered the iconic moment of April, heading home Casemiro's cross to complete a stunning comeback. Maguire's resilience and commitment, even when thrown into an attacking role late on at Forest, demonstrate the fighting spirit he embodies. Rounding out the nominees is Leny Yoro, the teenage defender who is blossoming into a star. Yoro scored his first goal for the club in the away leg against Lyon, showing composure and confidence well beyond his years. With 5 starts and a substitute appearance, the Frenchman impressed with his composure in possession and no-nonsense defending, particularly in the 0-0 draw with City. He was unlucky to miss out on man of the match in Lyon, narrowly edged out by Fernandes, but continues to justify the club's investment in him. Fans now face a tough decision as they cast their votes. The winner will be revealed on Thursday morning, with each candidate deserving recognition for their role in one of the most dramatic months of the campaign.